Leos, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. Of course, any information that you may be looking for will be in the description. Just check there. My website, information for you guys to join my Patreon if you want to join my community over there. We have awesome exclusive content over there. All that literally is there. But let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So what I was getting when I was meditating on your energy, I was getting the vibe, or not even the vibe, I was getting the message that it's time for you guys to follow your heart. Like, a lot of you have been more so trying to live up to a status quo that either your family may have placed on you, like, oh, okay, they want you to be a doctor, or they want you to be married by a certain age, or they want you to just do certain things in your life that, for one, it's not their life to live, but they're trying to like influence you in some way, and you could be like needing to follow your heart. If this is not influence from like family or outside people or even society, this feels like you guys doing what you feel like is quote unquote right, and not really following what your heart truly desires. So an example of this could be staying in a marriage you're not happy in, but because you guys have been together for so long, you may feel guilty to leave that relationship. Or say you cheated in your relationship at some point and now you're not really happy, and a lot of you could be feeling guilty when it comes to leaving. Or like, those are just some examples. I can go on forever, but it just feels like you guys aren't able to live the life that you want to live because you can either be scared of what consequences may follow doing so, or you may not be having faith in your desires and them actually being able to be a reality. It's a multitude of different things, but Spirit is saying, look, take steps to make your desires, your wishes a reality, and understand it's a gradual thing. It's not a just straight shot to the end goal. It is a gradual thing, but start now. Now, another thing I'm getting the energy of like family coming up. Some of you may not have the best relationship with family, and it could be really messing you up. You could really want to have a better relationship with your father or your mother or a sister or a particular family member. But you could be feeling as if like they're kind of stuck in their ways, and you could be having a hard time communicating what your problem is in the first place with a certain family member. All right. This also feels like even the person you may have children with, you could be wanting to co-parent with them. Shoot, some of you may even want to be in a relationship with them, but it just seems like they're very difficult. They're hard to work with. You could be really struggling with getting that under control. Okay. Yeah, something with the household as well. Some of you guys could be living with your twin flame, living with your partner, and you never know what energy the household is going to consist of. One day it may be very positive and things feel, you know, nice in terms of you guys getting along and you guys are cuddling, watching Netflix together and all this stuff. And then in the next instance, it's like problems left and right, with you guys arguing about who left the seat up or who dropped toothpaste on the floor, like stuff like that. So it's like petty arguments that could be blown up to a degree it doesn't need to be blown up to. So be aware of that. That's something you guys want to be careful of. Spirit is also saying, like, in divine timing, there's going to be some sort of like shift where there's been blockages, like where you may have had issues with getting a new job. Like, there's going to be a shift with that. Some of you guys may actually get lucky within like the next couple of days and hear some really awesome news in regards to like you getting a new job or something. If it's not job related, it's something good, something positive that kind of manifests. But I want to go ahead and get into the cards. Let's go ahead and flip the camera and let's see what's going on energy wise with you guys. Leos, let's go ahead and get into it. What are some messages my Leos need to hear at the moment from their spirit guide? Okay, first card we have, we have the honoring path. And to me, whenever I look at this card, this feels like the Six of Wands. The way that everybody's praising this woman in the card. So, okay, interesting enough, this feels like you guys may be really proud of yourself during this time frame. You could be getting some sort of accolade. You could be getting some really good news about a family member, maybe getting married, or like there's something positive coming through in terms of you either getting awarded for something, recognized for something. If you do like social media work, this could be a really profitable time for you where you're like getting more attention on social media, or you're starting to see things kind of manifest for you, like on the grand scheme of things. I also see, now you may have somebody who's really trying to kiss your behind during this time frame, trying to like suck you back in. They could be doing things like overly flattering you or overly complimenting you, or acting as if they're really changed in their approach to things. And you could be questioning whether or not their intentions are real. Let's keep going. I have fear. So this is the energy of you needing to stay away from this, like thinking that if you do take a leap of faith that it's going to be extremely, some of you have like this fear that if you take this leap of faith out into the unknown, like moving to a different state, trying a new career path, or taking steps towards a new career path, or shoot, leaving an abusive relationship. Some of you think that if you take that step, that you're going to manifest bad things on the other side of these changes you're trying to make in your life, when that's not necessarily true. Whatever you focus your energy on, you manifest faster. So you want to be careful of what you feed life into, which is fear. And fear is the catalyst for stagnation. Fear is the catalyst of living a miserable life, because fear will cause you to make decisions that don't even align with what you truly want to do. But because you're trying to protect yourself from things that aren't even real, you manifest stagnation in your life. But continuing on, I have increase, and this is the energy of money getting better for you guys. There could be either like a raise that you're getting in some form. You could be starting some sort of side hustle here, a side hustle that you may have already had, maybe becoming very profitable during this time frame. So that's something to look out for. But I do see things getting better for you. Spirit is also saying, like, along the path that you're on, understand that yes, there may be some trials and tribulations that you may go through, but along that path, there's a lot of wisdom and there's a lot of gems that you can take from your experiences if you're somebody who allows yourself to be a student to life. What's the energy? All right, so we have the King of Wands. We also have, we have the Hangman, Nine of Wands, and also the World card. So this is about putting your effort and energy into the right things. I'm not going to touch on this too long, but a lot of you, when it comes to your passions during this time frame, you guys are going to need to make sure that you guys are keeping momentum, even when you have days where you're like, I don't feel like it, I don't have the energy to do it. You need to get up and do it. All right, because procrastination is something that some of you guys could easily fall into within the next couple of days, and you want to be self-aware of that, especially if you have very specific goals that you want to accomplish this year or within this month. Okay, procrastination could definitely sideswipe your opportunities. So be aware of that. Another thing I'm seeing here, there's somebody who's really defensive that you need to give some space during this time frame, especially if you don't want their aura to rub off on your aura. You guys need to be protecting your energy. All right, I don't care who this is, but somebody here is like really doing the most in terms of being very defensive, very stubborn, very hard to work with. And it may be better off to give this person some space and then revisit the situation a little bit later. A lot of you also, and this is the last message I'm going to point out, a lot of you have made a lot of progress in all the different versions of you that you've basically experienced. Would be proud of where you're at now. It's just a lot of you may be looking at your progression as being something that was just so hard and that you want to give up, but there's no point in giving up in terms of your personal growth. You guys are making so much progress already. You might as well keep going. You might as well keep pushing yourself. But this is what I see. I really do wish you the best of luck energy wise, and I will talk to you guys later.